going on, guys? It's 7 o'clock on Monday morning. I'm about to go and film a chest, try, shoulders workout. I'm about to leave to go pick up my cameraman, or I guess you would call it the camera woman. She is very grumpy right now because it is early, but I am appreciative, and we're hopefully going to get some decent footage that I'll be able to post. Don't think it's going to be the world's longest workout, but I do plan on it being kind of what my typical workout would be on a Monday morning. This is actually pretty late for me. I typically on my off days work out at about 5 a.m. Right when the gym opens, so this is a little late for me. Trying to be somewhat sympathetic to others because no one wants to wake up at 4 in the morning and go to the gym, especially on their off day, unless they're crazy like me. And I will hopefully have this video up soon. What's going on, guys? So this is going to be a typical chest, try, shoulders day for me. Right now I'm doing 3 chest or push days a week. I do 2 pulling days, which is back and buys, and then I do 2 leg days. So I'm currently doing 7 days of resistance training and 7 days of cardio. So I'm kind of in the gym all the time right now, but trying to lean out, and I am trying to build up my weak points. So I'm just constantly in the gym right now. This is not the longest workout. I only see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 exercises. But since I'm doing chest, try, shoulders 3 times a week, it ends up working out. So the frequency makes up for it. So there's a few things when I do these exercises. I do try to do everything slow and controlled. I'm a big believer in having your form look as good as it possibly can within reason. Some people will argue that a little bit of body momentum and a little bit of movement is okay, and I would agree with that, but for the most part I do believe in every exercise we do should be done correctly as much as possible. So I try to make my form as good as it can look. I don't want anyone to ever look at me in the gym and go, oh wow, yeah, that guy's ego lifting. So I try to make it look like it should look. So I do advise everybody to be very conscious of their form when they're in the gym, whether they're new or whether they've been there for a long while. The longer you've been in the gym, the more lax you can be with exercises. And then obviously when you're new, you don't quite know what you're doing. So I do prioritize form and range of motion over everything. This is going to keep you healthy and keep you making results for the long term. I do usually stop a few reps short of failure. I've been working out a long while, so I'm pretty in tune with what failure is for me. I can kind of tell when I'm 1 to 2 short. If I had a spot on some of these sets, I'd probably try to keep going a little bit more, but safety for the most part, especially when I'm by myself, I usually drop 1 or 2 short of what I can do. I always do compounds before accessory and isolation exercises. So in this workout, I also alternate between chest and shoulders, and then I do triceps at the very end. I actually only do 1 tricep exercise, typically maybe 2 if I'm feeling good, but I do prioritize compounds over everything. I always tell people that I want to look like somebody who does a lot of compound work. That probably makes sense to people. So incline bench is what I typically do to begin my workouts. Every push exercise, I typically start with a heavy incline press. I do believe that people should do more incline work than they do. A lot of new guys in the gym I see do tons and tons of flat bench and even decline bench, but hardly any incline work. And typically it's because incline work is hard, so people tend to avoid exercises when they're hard sometimes. So I do believe in doing more incline work. For shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press, I do like dumbbell shoulder press. I just started being able to do them again. My shoulders were injured for a good long while. My right shoulder in particular, the only shoulder exercise I could actually do was lateral raises. So I learned to love lateral raises because it was the only thing I was able to do. So I started doing them every single push workout. But now that I'm able to do dumbbell shoulders again, I'm really enjoying that. So I definitely started doing those. Some days I'll start with shoulders. Since I have 3 push days a week, I can kind of play around with it. These exercises in this workout are not what I do every single workout. I also do machine press, whether it's bench or shoulders. I will add in different variations of tricep exercises. I will do cable flies, things of that nature. But this is a very easy, basic chest, tri, shoulder workout that this is a kind of workout that I would just do because I need to get in, get something quick and effective, and then get out. The incline bench press is actually my favorite chest exercise. I think that it feels better than bench press, feels better than incline bench press with the barbell, I mean. It is my favorite variation. I feel it in my chest more than any other exercise. The only reason I do it after barbell is because I can technically go heavier on barbell, and I do believe that the heavy weight of the barbell is more beneficial. So I do that first, but my favorite feeling exercise is the incline bench press. Highly recommend. I will say that on some of these exercises, it looks like I'm not pushing as hard as I possibly can, and that's because I'm not. Like I said, I do leave a couple in the tank, but the benefit of not going as incredibly intense as you possibly can is that you are able to lift more frequently. As a natural lifter, I believe the number one thing you can do is frequency. Frequency over everything. So if you are able to hit a body part multiple times a week, that is going to be better than with 3 push exercises a week. I can't go as crazy intense as I used to. If I push all out every single set, every single rep, as much as I possibly can, I just won't be able to be in the gym as frequently as I want to. So. Rear delts, if you notice on rear delts, I might actually change my hand position between sets. There's no real reason for this other than while I'm doing them, every single set I seem to feel differently. So I have to kind of play around with the position and make sure that I'm still feeling this exercise where I'm supposed to. Rear delts is always a weird one to me. I feel like, especially as somebody who's newer into it, it can be very hard to find where and how you're supposed to do this exercise. I sympathize. I've been doing it for many years now, and still every single set seems to feel slightly different. So, just if you've never done these before, you have to do rear delts. All the overhead work is great for your shoulders, but you have to do rear delts to completely round out your shoulder development. So you have to do rear delts and just play around with it. You got to kind of do it and see what feels best, and then go from there. But everyone's going to be a little different. I've tried to work with people and have them position their hands the way I do, and they don't feel it at all. And then they move their hands a little bit differently, and they feel it, and then they do it in a way that I don't feel anything. So I would say just definitely play with that one. For overhead tricep extension, I do these at the very end just to get some sort of additional tricep work. I do believe in overhead tricep work, whether you're using the cable or whether you're using the dumbbell. I do recommend overhead tricep work. That is working your tricep in a different way than the compounds work it. It's a different head of the tricep. So definitely recommend doing a little bit of overhead work. I do not believe that you need to destroy your triceps unless they are a major lagging point of yours. I do believe that compounds will typically be more beneficial to especially a newbie lifter. Newbie lifters should be doing almost entirely compound exercises. I definitely believe that one of the biggest mistakes I see new lifters do is they'll go into the gym and they'll do, one, maybe two compound exercises, and then they'll spend an hour and a half doing, isolation exercises with lightweight. And they aren't putting on muscle. And I truly believe that the reason why is they're not lifting heavy compound exercises. It's the number one thing that builds muscle, in my opinion. Alright guys, well, I don't really have much more to say. This is a pretty simple workout. If there's any questions or anything like that, just ask me in the comments or send me a message personally. That's fine. I will try to answer whatever questions you have. Just wanted to talk a little bit so it wasn't completely boring, just footage of me in the gym. So I will see you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I do have another video coming soon. I've already recorded a bunch of footage for it. I just got to edit it. It still takes me forever to edit things right now. So right now, videos are not coming out as quickly as I was hoping. So I am going to try to fix that. But I'm appreciative to everyone who's watched so far. I appreciate everyone who watched this. And it means more than you guys will know. So thank you so much. And I'll be posting more soon.